What if we could turn back the clock? This is something everybody thinks once in a while. Usually we can't. But if we could, where would you like to find ourselves? How about the swinging 30s, when the world was experiencing a new rise after the financial depression and wasn't yet engulfed in the conflict of politics and superpowers? Or would we go even further, let's say to the turn of the last century, the days 100 years ago, when a good night out meant music hall, dancing and popping of champagne? We can offer you both of these events, which are guaranteed to be an experience none will want to forget. Let's start with a century party. The year is 1904. A new century has begun, the century of progress. Man has learned to fly, man has learned to record sound and moving pictures, and man has definitely learned to party. There are new dances danced to the new kind of music. One-step, two-step and ragtime. Soon there are foxtrot, charleston and tango. The ladies look more glamorous than ever. Low-cut, tight-fitting evening dresses are designed to parade the feminine grace and beauty. Most of us have sometimes wondered, how did our great-grandparents party during these glamorous days? For once, we might find it out for ourselves. Or we might jump forward right to the year 1934, the time of our grandfathers. For us, it is the time of independence. The Baltic States enjoy freedom and good relations with each other and the world. Things are looking up, people dance and party. Merry swing music is playing, carefree American films are screened in the theaters. In the beginning of December, the three Baltic states celebrate their freedom and friendship with a huge ball in the heart of Riga. Shiny limousines bring handsome gentlemen and their glamorous ladies to a brightly lit ballroom. They are greeted by their friends, champagne, and the joyous tunes of a swing orchestra. Life can never be more beautiful. Things can never go wrong. Why not, for one night, pretend that this is exactly where we were? Sometimes in October, the guests receive an invitation to the ball. It arrives complete with a colorful magazine which is designed to look like the merry turn-of-a-century popular magazines did. It consists of society news, film reviews, pictures of popular actors and singers, fashion plates, lyrics to popular songs, hints for the ladies regarding fashionable hairdos and makeup. This booklet will help the invitees to understand the period and prepare their appearance for the party. This booklet could also contain a CD of the popular hits from the period. This would introduce the guests to the musical heritage of their neighbors and help them to practice their steps. Even before the party begins, the most valued guests should get a lot of welcome assistance. At the hotels, there are hairdressers and makeup artists who could be at hand in order to help the ladies with some elaborate makeovers. There should also be the possibility to get a tailcoat or an evening gown for those who for some reason should need it. The party starts with old limousines or carriages arriving to transport the guests from the hotels to the Blackheads' house. Valets in livery greet them. The ladies might get an orchid to wear on their dress. Non-stop music is provided by the popular Bel Etage Orchestra, who has just released their first album in Great Britain. The orchestra has two different casts: the concert orchestra playing the classical ballroom repertoire, and the swingers to play jazzy tunes from the 30s. And in addition to its two principal singers, the orchestra has good connections with an excellent Latvian vocalist, Laimis Racenais, who can perform at the ball and sing some well-known standards in Latvian. It is possible to also have guest performers from Lithuania, Sweden and Russia. In the Blackheads' house, a diverse array of entertainment is provided. There is the novelty of the 20th century, an American bar, where fashionable cocktails of a period are served by some stylishly dressed waitresses. There is a non-stop film show in one of the halls, showing either old comedies, melodramas or popular musical review films from the 30s. Photographers with magnesium flashlights are constantly on the move to take snapshots. There could be a short and non-compulsory tutoring session. The newest dances like two-step and tango for the 1904 party or Lindy Hop and Rumba for the 1934 party. A special newspaper would be issued and distributed towards the end of the party, covering the social glamour of the ball, using the pictures taken during the evening. There could be some social games that were popular many years ago. For instance, no ball was complete without a beauty contest or a film star lookalike contest, and many guests would leave with different prizes. As the guests leave for their hotels in their limousines, each one receives a commemorative gift, like the CD of the orchestra. Reliving this variation on the history would no doubt prove an unforgettable experience, which could make us understand the past in different light. It would also provide the guests with the opportunity to be someone else, to be as glamorous as they wish, to be a part of a spectacle that exceeds the limits of a stage and where every participant could be a star. Let's make this a party none of us ever forgets. A party which we could remember for the next 100 years.